Hello and welcome back to Essential Genealogist Tips for Building Your Family Tree. Another source of information about your ancestors is often found in their obituaries. How to find an obituary and what are they likely to show us? This was the next question that I posed for my assistant ChatGPT. I asked the question, how would I locate obituaries for my deceased ancestors in Surrey, UK? What format do they usually take? And what can you tell me about the process and practice of posting obituaries in local newspapers in England and also in Australia? So within seconds, the answer came back. To locate obituaries for deceased ancestors in UK, start by looking in local newspapers such as, and it gives me the name of typical newspapers from the county of Surrey. And then it goes on to tell me what form they usually take, and that is, it provides details of the deceased person's life, including their name, age, place of residence, and a brief summary of their life, often accompanied by a photograph. Sometimes there's details of funeral arrangements and surviving family members. The practice or the process of posting obituaries in the two countries are very similar. And typically there is often a fee required by the newspaper. And additionally, some funeral homes in Australia offer to post obituaries on their website. And the newest form of those are useful to go and have a look at. So let me show you a couple that I found for my ancestors. This one for the husband of my great-great-aunt, and sorry, not the husband, this was the son, who was engaged in the bomb disposal company for Royal Engineers and died in 1944 on the 10th of January, aged 33. He's the son of George and Rosina Terry, and Rosina is the lady who I mentioned. She's my great-great-aunt. And so very brief information. And of course, that was during the war period. So bound to find many of those. Another that I found was in a very different format. And this is for the son of Jemima and Samuel John Allery, their son Dave Burt Allery. This is a memorial card, and it shows where he is interred at the Forest Hill Old Cemetery, even the private grave number. And on the left, the notation that was included for those who attended his memorial. So an obituary will often give you some more clues as to the life of your ancestor. Go have a look and see if you can find obituaries in your local newspapers. Or you can, if you're in Australia, you can go to Trove, which is a huge collection of old Australian newspapers. If you're searching in the England and Wales database, then Find My Past will be able to link you to some of the obituaries that it can find in its archives. So do go and look for any obituary notices and add those to your records for your ancestors. I'll be back with more tips.